Here's how Dan Pena went from only having $820 in his pocket to an overnight billionaire. Welcome back to the Entrepreneur Central, guys, and make sure before the video loads up to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. It would be greatly appreciated. You guys have been showing a lot of support. Let's aim for 500 likes on today's video. Now let's go ahead and get right into the video. Pena is not a guy you want to mess with, in business or outside a bar for that matter of fact. I love his direct, no-nonsense attitude in business, and his first tip he gives us is hang with other sales hustlers. You will take on the traits of 5 to 10 other people that you spend most of your time with. Are you hanging around sales killers or the guys in your team who like to take Friday off and go play golf with customers? To take this step further, are you brainstorming new ideas and strategies with sales hustlers outside of the business you work for on a regular basis? Or are you just jerking and just giving all your time away to your free time? You're not taking it serious. Well, Pena argues saying that you must be willing to drop everything at the drop of a dime if you're going to make a quick dollar, and make sure you build a long-term relationship. The brain of many generally outperforms the brain of one. They can pull on many experiences, assets, and references to get the answers to your tough business questions. I love how Pena has a no-nonsense attitude about everything he approaches, and that's how it should be. Taking massive action can pay dividends in the future. Do you follow up to 10 people a day or 100? Do you get passionate with your customers or just turn up? Do you know more about your product than anyone else in your industry? The people who win those and who take massive action are the winners. If you're comfortable with working a 9 to 5 or just want to get by, then you'll probably never have success in sales. The rewards in life are always leveraged to the top 1 to 5%. They earn more money, respect, and toys than the other 95% combined. It's just how life is. So if you're comfortable with working a 9 to 5, I mean, that's up to you. That really is. If it is, that's cool. It's your cup of tea. But me personally, I know I'm not comfortable with working a 9 to 5. I like picking my own hours. And also, I know a lot of people who don't like doing work at all. I mean, to be honest, if you're going to get by in this world, you got to at least try and work, do something that takes interest. And you're not just going to get by just kind of just, going about your everyday to-day life, unless you just have someone giving you money, which is never going to happen. It's not going to happen for more than 10 years if you have someone doing that. So get that out of your mindset. Make sure to take a massive action. It'll pay off in big dividends in the future, and you'll be thanking yourself earlier on than later. Creating great customers is another tip from Pena, and I think this is his most important one. It might seem counterintuitive, but most of the time it's far better to have fewer better customers over more poor ones that are always criticizing you. More poor quality customers usually mean more idiots wanting more than their fair share of your time, more time chasing business that might close, more large opportunities missed as you spread too thin, and more weak and fragile relationships. Pareto's law suggests that 20% of your customers will bring in 80% of your sales target. Additionally, the 80% of the pain in your butt comes from just a 20% of your customers. This is a flip-flop effect, known in the industry as flip-flopping. These are the ones that you should be firing. Are you doubling down on your best customers, or are you giving your competition an excuse to get in there and take them away from you? Generally speaking, you don't want your competition anywhere near your good customers. If anything, the ones who are always complaining, looking for a cheap alternative, and they just want to be instinctively pleased, those are the type of customers you can let your competition steal. Again, though, you don't want your competition to take any customers from you, as, again, they are your competition. You are trying to beat them out for sales. Lastly, we have measure more. Sales professionals need to measure a number of key metrics if they plan on improving the performance day to day. Things like conversation rate from one end to sales funnel to the close are important statistics which enable us to set improvement targets. These targets force your brain to think how things can be improved rather than how you can just get through the day with minimum stress, which is a natural inclination of this type of effect. The target forces your brain to think. Having to think is a hard thing. I get it. A lot of people don't want to think for themselves. They actually want the easy way out where they can work for a company that does it, and they get a lot of their sales taken. However, I think this is very awful because you're giving a company that you work for a 9 to 5, and all the money that you make, they are giving you a small percentage of it back. This to me isn't fair. I think you should work for yourself, or at least be your own boss. because the money that you're earning, or at least a minimum of the money that you're earning, you're at least getting back, and you're getting paid for your actual worth and your value. Whether or not you like him or not, this dude, Dan Pena, is a genius, okay? This guy has generated millions upon millions of dollars. He's a billionaire, a self-made billionaire, so he knows what he's talking about. However, let me know in the comments section down below what tips you guys may apply to your everyday to-day life. I would love to find out what you guys are thinking. I appreciate you guys coming through the video though, it means a lot. Make sure to subscribe if you're new, leave a like, and as always, I will see you guys next upload.